CarMax just dropped a bombshell that shocked the entire car market. CarMax's latest earnings report is rewriting the rules of how cars are sold. With rising sales, unexpected profit strategies, and moves that competitors never saw coming, they've changed the game. Why are used cars selling like never before? What's CarMax doing that others can't? And how could this reshape your next car purchase? Stay tuned. This impacts every car buyer out there. What's happening? CarMax's latest earnings report is nothing short of astounding. Retail sales surged by 5.4%, while wholesale sales climbed an impressive 6.3% in just the last quarter. These numbers paint a picture of growth that defies the broader automotive market, where many dealerships are barely keeping their heads above water. In a market hammered by rising costs and economic uncertainty, CarMax has found a way to pull ahead. But how is this even possible? Unlike traditional dealerships that rely on outdated models of selling cars, CarMax thrives on adaptability and a massive operational network. With over 200 locations across the United States, it leverages its scale to reach buyers in ways smaller dealers can only dream of. CarMax's real success lies in its strategy, identifying consumer pain points and addressing them effectively. By focusing on affordability, transparency, and a stress-free shopping experience, CarMax has become a haven for customers seeking value in a competitive market. But these numbers are not just about a successful quarter, they reflect a seismic shift in how the used car market operates. CarMax has set the stage for a new era of car buying, and their numbers prove they are ahead of the curve. Stay tuned, because we're diving into how CarMax's unique approach to inventory management and pricing is redefining the car market and why it's leaving competitors in the dust. A tale of two markets. Why are traditional manufacturers struggling while CarMax is thriving? The answer lies in how they've mastered the pricing game. While CarMax is breaking records, traditional car manufacturers like Ford and General Motors find themselves trapped in a challenging position. Despite seeing modest increases in new car sales, these manufacturers are finding it nearly impossible to translate those sales into meaningful profits. The reasons are deeply rooted in their operational constraints. Rising costs for raw materials, assembly, and logistics have created a perfect storm, leaving manufacturers unable to lower prices without slashing already thin margins. For customers, this means paying top dollar for vehicles that might not even be available due to lingering supply chain issues. Manufacturers' inability to adjust quickly to market demands has left them vulnerable to a shift in consumer preferences. CarMax, however, operates in a completely different sphere. Unlike manufacturers that are bound by strict MSRP guidelines and production costs, CarMax thrives on flexibility. Their business model allows them to adjust their acquisition costs as the market fluctuates. This is a crucial advantage in today's volatile market, enabling them to pass savings on to customers while maintaining healthy profit margins. For instance, when used car prices drop, CarMax adjusts its purchasing strategy accordingly. They buy vehicles at lower prices, allowing them to offer competitive pricing to their customers without jeopardizing profitability. This adaptability makes CarMax a preferred choice for budget-conscious buyers, setting them apart from traditional dealerships. Curious how CarMax manages to balance competitive pricing with profitability. Up next, we delve into their innovative pricing strategies and how they've turned a challenging market into an opportunity. Flexibility in pricing. Imagine being able to sell cars for less while making more money. Sounds impossible, right? Not for CarMax. CarMax's secret weapon is its ability to move with the market. While traditional dealerships and manufacturers are constrained by rigid pricing structures, CarMax thrives on flexibility. As used car prices fluctuate, CarMax adjusts what it's willing to pay for vehicles, ensuring that their acquisition costs align with market conditions. This means they can offer customers competitive pricing while still maintaining healthy profit margins. This agility is a game changer. For instance, if market data shows a decline in demand for sedans, CarMax quickly shifts its focus to acquiring SUVs and trucks, where demand remains strong. This dynamic approach ensures that CarMax's inventory is always aligned with consumer preferences. Additionally, CarMax's fixed pricing model, where the price you see is the price you pay, builds trust with customers. In a market where buyers are wary of hidden fees and aggressive sales tactics, CarMax offers a refreshing alternative. Customers know exactly what they're paying for, and this transparency fosters loyalty. But the real magic lies in CarMax's ability to maintain profitability even as they lower prices. By sourcing vehicles at the right time and at the right price, CarMax ensures that their profit margins remain intact. This strategy not only benefits their bottom line, but also makes them a formidable competitor in the used car market. Coming up, we'll talk about how CarMax's high-volume sales model isn't just about selling cars, it's about reshaping the entire industry. The CarMax Advantage. What makes CarMax the disruptor it is today? It's not just their cars, it's their game-changing business model. CarMax's success isn't just about selling cars, it's about creating an ecosystem of trust, convenience, and reliability. With a reputation for offering fair trade-in values, a no-haggle pricing policy, and a massive inventory, CarMax has become a household name in the automotive world. But their real edge lies in their ability to scale. Unlike traditional dealerships that rely on high margins per vehicle, CarMax thrives on volume. Selling more cars at slightly lower prices allows them to make up for the reduced margin through sheer scale. This high volume approach is supported by their robust infrastructure, which includes a seamless online shopping experience. Customers can browse thousands of vehicles, compare prices, and even arrange test drives from the comfort of their homes. Another significant advantage is CarMax's focus on customer satisfaction. Their comprehensive return policy, offering a 30-day money-back guarantee, provides peace of mind for buyers. This level of customer centricity is rare in the automotive world and has helped CarMax build a loyal customer base. But perhaps the most impressive aspect of CarMax's business model is their ability to adapt. Whether it's leveraging data to predict market trends or investing in technology to enhance the customer experience, CarMax is always one step ahead. Their success is a testament to the power of innovation and adaptability in a rapidly changing market. Stay with us because we are about to dive deeper into how CarMax's inventory strategy is creating ripple effects throughout the automotive industry and why traditional dealerships are scrambling to keep up. The pricing power that drives CarMax's growth. Ever wondered how CarMax can sell used cars at lower prices while still outpacing competitors in profits? The answer lies in their unrivaled pricing strategy. CarMax has built a reputation for offering used cars at fair, competitive prices, and this isn't by accident. They've mastered the art of pricing vehicles using a data-driven approach. Instead of relying on traditional market trends or intuition, CarMax uses proprietary algorithms to track market behavior, competitor pricing, and customer preferences. These tools allow them to dynamically adjust their pricing to reflect real-time conditions in the car market. For example, if a specific car model is flooding the market, CarMax is quick to reduce its price to maintain competitiveness. Conversely, if demand for a particular type of vehicle spikes, such as SUVs during winter, they can adjust accordingly to maximize profits while still offering value to customers. This flexibility is critical in an industry where prices are often rigid, especially in traditional dealerships. CarMax's pricing strategy also benefits from their ability to source cars at a lower cost. By purchasing vehicles directly from customers and auctions, they cut out many of the middlemen that inflate costs. For sellers, this process is straightforward and quick, making CarMax an attractive option for offloading a used vehicle. This strategic pricing ensures they stay competitive in a challenging market. But how does CarMax ensure these low prices don't affect their profitability? The answer lies in the cutting-edge technology they've integrated into their operations. The role of technology in streamlining operations. Imagine running a massive dealership with tens of thousands of cars and keeping everything running smoothly. CarMax makes it look easy, but it's all thanks to technology. Behind the scenes, CarMax operates like a well-oiled machine powered by state-of-the-art technology. Every step of their process, from vehicle acquisition to final sale, is optimized using digital tools that provide a seamless experience for both the company and the customer. One of CarMax's most notable innovations is their online platform, which offers customers unparalleled convenience. Potential buyers can browse thousands of cars, filter options by price or features, and even get pre-qualified for financing, all from the comfort of their homes. The platform also allows customers to receive instant quotes for their trade-ins, making it easier than ever to sell a car. On the operational side, CarMax leverages predictive analytics to manage their inventory effectively. This technology helps them determine which vehicles will sell best in specific regions, allowing them to allocate cars accordingly. For instance, a convertible might sell better in a warm climate like Florida, while a four-wheel drive SUV is more likely to be in demand in snowy regions. This level of precision ensures that CarMax always has the right cars in the right places, minimizing unsold inventory and maximizing profitability. CarMax's in-store technology is equally impressive. Sales associates have access to digital tools that provide them with up-to-date information on every vehicle in stock, including detailed histories and pricing breakdowns. This transparency helps build trust with customers, who can feel confident in the information they're receiving. For customers, it means finding the perfect car faster and with less hassle. For CarMax, it translates into higher efficiency and lower operating costs. While technology is a significant part of their success, CarMax's ability to move inventory quickly is another critical factor. Let's explore how their volume-driven strategy is reshaping the used car market. The volume-driven approach to success. How can selling more cars for less money result in higher profits? CarMax cracked the code with their volume-driven approach. In a traditional dealership, the focus is often on maximizing profit per vehicle. CarMax, however, takes a different route. Their strategy revolves around high-volume sales, which allow them to make smaller profits per car while still achieving substantial overall earnings. This volume-driven approach is particularly effective in the used car market, where affordability is a significant factor for buyers. By keeping prices low, CarMax attracts a larger pool of customers who might otherwise be deterred by the high costs at other dealerships. More customers mean more transactions, and more transactions mean more opportunities to generate revenue. CarMax's model also benefits from a faster inventory turnover rate. The quicker they sell a car, the sooner they can replace it with fresh inventory. This constant cycle ensures that their lots are always stocked with the latest and most in-demand vehicles, keeping buyers interested and engaged. Another aspect of their volume-driven strategy is their emphasis on transparency. CarMax's no-haggle pricing eliminates the time-consuming and often frustrating process of negotiating. Customers know they're getting a fair deal, which encourages quicker purchasing decisions. Crafting the ultimate customer experience. Buying a car can often feel stressful and intimidating, but CarMax has flipped the script by putting the customer first. CarMax has redefined what it means to prioritize the customer in the automotive industry. From the moment a buyer steps onto the lot or logs onto their website, the focus is on making the process as simple and enjoyable as possible. One of their standout features is the Love Your Car Guarantee, which allows customers to return a vehicle within 30 days or 1,500 miles if they're not completely satisfied. This policy gives buyers peace of mind, knowing they have the flexibility to change their decision without financial repercussions. CarMax also ensures transparency at every step of the process. Vehicle histories, pricing details, and financing options are presented clearly, eliminating any confusion or hidden fees. Their associates are trained to guide customers through their options without pressuring them into a sale, fostering trust and long-term loyalty. For those who prefer an entirely digital experience, CarMax offers home delivery and online purchasing options. Customers can complete the entire buying process online, from selecting a car to arranging financing and scheduling delivery. This level of convenience is particularly appealing in today's fast-paced world, where many buyers value efficiency over tradition. For CarMax, this approach has cemented their reputation as a leader in customer satisfaction. With their customer-first mindset, CarMax has disrupted the automotive industry in ways that continue to set them apart. But what does this mean for their competitors? Let's dive into the ripple effects of CarMax's success on the broader market. How CarMax challenges traditional dealerships. CarMax's rise has left traditional dealerships scrambling to adapt. Are they fighting back or falling behind? Traditional car dealerships have long dominated the automotive sales market, relying on established business models and localized operations. However, CarMax's data-driven strategies, transparent pricing, and innovative customer experience have exposed the weaknesses in these conventional methods. For decades, traditional dealerships have relied on haggling, upselling, and aggressive financing tactics to secure profits. While this approach worked in an era of limited consumer options, the modern buyer expects more transparency and convenience. CarMax's no-haggle pricing and seamless digital experience have redefined what customers expect when buying a car, leaving many traditional dealerships struggling to compete. One significant challenge for these dealerships is inventory management. Unlike CarMax, which uses advanced analytics to optimize inventory and turnover rates, traditional dealerships often rely on outdated methods, leading to unsold cars sitting on lots for months. This inefficiency not only ties up capital, but also increases costs associated with storage and depreciation. Moreover, CarMax's ability to directly source vehicles from customers, bypassing the auction process, has disrupted the supply chain for traditional dealerships. By cutting out middlemen, CarMax can offer lower prices while maintaining healthy profit margins, a feat that traditional dealerships can't easily replicate. But traditional dealerships aren't the only ones feeling the heat. CarMax's success has sent shockwaves through another critical segment of the industry: car manufacturers. The impact on car manufacturers. CarMax's dominance in the used car market isn't just changing the way cars are sold, it's forcing manufacturers to rethink their strategies. At first glance, it might seem like car manufacturers operate in a separate sphere from used car dealerships. However, CarMax's influence on the market has indirect but profound implications for these automakers. One of the biggest challenges for manufacturers is maintaining the value of their new vehicles in a market flooded with affordable used options. When CarMax buys and sells cars at scale, they create downward pressure on prices across the board, making it harder for manufacturers to justify high sticker prices on new models. For example, if a nearly new car at CarMax is thousands of dollars cheaper than a brand new model, many buyers will opt for the used version, forcing manufacturers to offer incentives or lower prices to stay competitive. Additionally, CarMax's sheer volume of transactions has reshaped consumer behavior. Buyers who might have previously stuck to new cars are now more comfortable considering used options, thanks to CarMax's transparency and guarantees. This shift reduces demand for new vehicles, creating a ripple effect that impacts production levels, profit margins, and even employment within the manufacturing sector. Another key factor is brand loyalty. Traditionally, manufacturers relied on new car buyers to stick with their brand for years, trading in old models for new ones. However, CarMax's vast inventory of multiple brands and models gives consumers the freedom to explore options they might not have considered otherwise, potentially eroding long-term brand loyalty. As manufacturers grapple with these challenges, CarMax's success is also reshaping the dynamics of car auctions, another critical component of the automotive ecosystem. Shifting dynamics in the auction industry. Car auctions have been the lifeblood of the used car market for decades, but CarMax is rewriting the rules. Car auctions have traditionally served as the primary channel for dealers to buy and sell used vehicles. Whether it's a dealership offloading excess inventory or a rental car company liquidating its fleet, auctions are where these transactions take place. However, CarMax's unique approach to sourcing inventory has disrupted this well-established system. Instead of relying heavily on auctions, CarMax focuses on direct acquisitions from consumers. Their straightforward appraisal process encourages individuals to sell their cars directly to CarMax, bypassing the need for auction houses altogether. This strategy not only ensures a steady stream of inventory, but also allows CarMax to purchase vehicles at competitive prices, often undercutting what they'd pay at an auction. The impact on auction houses has been significant. With fewer dealers relying on auctions to stock their lots, auction volumes have started to decline. In response, some auction houses are trying to adapt by offering digital bidding platforms and expanding their services to attract private sellers. However, competing with CarMax's established infrastructure and consumer trust is a tall order. For CarMax, it is a streamlined inventory acquisition process that reduces costs and enhances profitability. For auction houses, it's a battle to stay relevant in a rapidly changing industry landscape. But while CarMax has upended auctions and dealerships, their impact on individual dealers and small businesses may be the most dramatic yet. Small dealers and independent businesses in crisis. In the shadow of CarMax's success, small dealerships and independent businesses are struggling to survive. CarMax's dominance in the used car market has created significant challenges for smaller, independent dealers. These businesses often lack the resources, technology, and marketing reach to compete with CarMax's scale and efficiency. One of the biggest obstacles for small dealers is inventory acquisition. Unlike CarMax, which can source vehicles directly from consumers and auctions, smaller dealers often have to rely on local markets, where competition for quality inventory is fierce. The result is higher costs and lower margins, making it difficult to stay profitable. CarMax's no-haggle pricing model also puts pressure on small dealers to rethink their sales tactics. In an era where transparency and convenience are valued, traditional negotiation-based sales models feel outdated. However, shifting to a no-haggle model isn't easy for small businesses, which often depend on upselling and add-ons to boost their revenue. Beyond inventory and pricing, CarMax's extensive marketing efforts make it challenging for small dealers to attract customers. With nationwide advertising campaigns, a user-friendly online platform, and a strong brand reputation, CarMax draws in buyers who might have otherwise shopped locally. For small dealers, however, it's a fight for survival, prompting many to close their doors or pivot to niche markets to stay afloat. As CarMax continues to reshape the used car market, their strategies and innovations are setting new standards for the industry. But what does this mean for the future of car buying as a whole? The rise of digital sales. Imagine buying your next car without ever stepping into a dealership. CarMax is already making this a reality. CarMax has been at the forefront of the digital revolution in car buying, creating a seamless online experience that allows customers to search, compare, and purchase vehicles from the comfort of their homes. With innovations like their Love Your Car Guarantee, which includes a 30-day return policy, CarMax has built trust among buyers wary of online transactions for big-ticket items. The convenience factor cannot be overstated. Buyers can browse thousands of vehicles, customize searches based on preferences, and even complete financing and trade-ins online. This level of accessibility has particularly resonated with younger, tech-savvy consumers who prioritize convenience and transparency over the traditional dealership experience. CarMax's ability to adapt to the digital age has given them a significant edge over competitors. While some traditional dealerships have struggled to implement online platforms, CarMax has created a seamless omnichannel experience, combining the best of in-person and online shopping. While digital sales are reshaping the car buying experience, another emerging trend is poised to redefine how cars are valued and sold. The impact of subscription services. What if owning a car became as simple as subscribing to a streaming service? The rise of car subscription services, where consumers pay a monthly fee for access to a fleet of vehicles, is challenging the traditional concepts of ownership. While CarMax has yet to enter the subscription market directly, their influence on the used car sector makes them a critical player in this evolving landscape. Subscription services appeal to a growing segment of consumers who value flexibility over long-term commitments. With a subscription, users can swap vehicles based on their needs. An SUV for a family road trip or a compact car for city driving. This model is especially attractive to younger generations, who are less likely to view car ownership as a necessity. CarMax's extensive inventory and logistical capabilities position them to capitalize on this trend. By partnering with subscription providers or launching their own service, CarMax could create a new revenue stream while further diversifying their offerings. However, the shift towards subscriptions also raises questions about the future of used car sales. If more consumers opt for subscriptions, the demand for outright ownership could decline, forcing companies like CarMax to adapt their business models once again. As subscription services gain traction, CarMax's commitment to customer-centric innovation ensures they'll remain a key player. But what does this mean for the broader automotive ecosystem? Sustainability and the push for green initiatives. Can CarMax's business model survive in a world increasingly focused on sustainability? The automotive industry is undergoing a massive shift toward electric vehicles and sustainable practices. Governments worldwide are introducing stricter emissions regulations, and automakers are investing billions in EV development. For CarMax, these changes present both challenges and opportunities. Historically, CarMax has thrived in the internal combustion engine market, where used cars dominate. However, as EVs become more mainstream, the dynamics of the used car market are expected to shift. EVs have lower maintenance costs, longer lifespans, and more predictable depreciation rates, potentially reducing the turnover of vehicles in the used market. To stay competitive, CarMax is already taking steps to integrate EVs into their inventory. By offering EV-specific financing options, educational resources, and certified pre-owned EV programs, CarMax is positioning itself as a go-to destination for used electric vehicles. Sustainability also extends to operational practices. CarMax has invested in eco-friendly initiatives, such as energy-efficient facilities and recycling programs, to align with consumer values and industry trends. As CarMax navigates the challenges of sustainability, their adaptability and innovation remain at the heart of their success. But what's next for the company and the car buying experience? CarMax's vision for the future. CarMax isn't just changing the way we buy cars, they're shaping the future of the industry. CarMax's ability to innovate and adapt has solidified their position as a leader in the used car market, but their vision extends far beyond their current operations. By embracing cutting-edge technologies and anticipating consumer needs, CarMax is positioning itself to lead the next phase of the automotive revolution. One area of focus is artificial intelligence and machine learning. These technologies allow CarMax to personalize the car buying experience, recommending vehicles based on a buyer's preferences, budget, and lifestyle. AI also improves inventory management, helping CarMax predict demand and optimize pricing. Another exciting development is CarMax's exploration of augmented reality. Imagine using your smartphone to virtually test drive a car or visualize how it would look parked in your driveway. These innovations aim to make the car buying process more engaging and accessible. CarMax is also investing in blockchain technology to enhance transparency and security. Blockchain could streamline vehicle history reports, ensuring buyers have access to accurate and tamper-proof information. CarMax's journey from a pioneering used car dealer to a market-shaping innovator is nothing short of remarkable. Their ability to adapt, innovate, and prioritize the customer experience has set them apart in a competitive industry. But what do you think? Will CarMax's strategies redefine the car market for years to come? Or are there challenges ahead they've yet to face? Share your thoughts in the comments below.